Calling all Cape Crusaders and spandex enthusiasts. Forget the daily grind. Today, we're warping reality with a crash course in superpowers. Super strength. Let's start with a classic. Super strength is basically the power to turn your body into a living wrecking ball. Imagine tossing aside cars like they're crumpled paper, or punching a villain into the next time zone. Just remember, with great strength comes the constant internal struggle of not accidentally crushing your cereal bowl in the morning. Flight. Soaring through the skies like a majestic, well, not a pigeon, that's for sure. Flight lets you defy gravity and become your personal air taxi. Picture the freedom of zooming past rush hour traffic, the tactical advantage of a surprise aerial assault, or just the pure joy of catching a sunrise from 1,000 feet up without having to deal with overpriced airplane peanuts. Just avoid getting into territorial disputes with actual birds. Trust me, they don't appreciate competition. Telepathy. Ever wished you could know what people are thinking? Telepathy lets you eavesdrop on the inner monologue of everyone around you, from the grocery store cashier silently judging your questionable fashion choices to your best friend's undying love for cat videos. Healing factor. Imagine getting stabbed, shot, or maybe even launched into a black hole and just shrugging it off like it's nothing. A healing factor is basically a built-in regeneration station, letting you bounce back from injuries faster than you can say ouch. Wolverine's adamantium skeleton might be the most famous example, but healing factors come in all shapes and sizes. Just avoid testing your limits too much. Even superheroes need a break from the emergency room sometimes. Telekinesis. Move things with your mind? Yes, please. Imagine grabbing that remote from across the couch without having to get up or crushing your nemesis in a mental vice grip. The possibilities with telekinesis are endless, making it a superhero power that's both incredibly useful and perfect for those lazy Sundays. Invisibility. Ever wanted to sneak around unseen? Invisibility grants you the ability to bend light around yourself, basically turning you into a walking, talking, or not talking if you're being sneaky, shadow. This is perfect for covert operations, infiltration missions, or just getting out of that awkward family reunion where Aunt Mildred keeps asking about your non-existent love life. But remember, invisibility isn't always foolproof. Some heroes, like Sue Storm of the Fantastic Four, can still be detected by thermal imaging or fancy laser grids, so invisibility doesn't mean invincibility. Time travel. Messing with a time stream? Sign me up. As long as I don't accidentally erase my own existence, that would be a bummer. This ability lets you travel through time, whether it's going back to fix a bad haircut, visiting the future to see if flying cars are finally a thing, or even hopping between different timelines. Just be careful not to create a paradox and accidentally turn yourself into a talking pretzel. Well, speaking of mindbenders, don't forget to catch up on the video we've done on paradoxes. Super intelligence. Imagine being the smartest person in the room. By a long shot. Superintelligence grants you an enhanced intellect, allowing you to process information at lightning speed, solve complex problems in seconds, and even strategize on a multiversal scale. Think of Professor X's telepathic calculations on steroids, or Batman's meticulous planning taken to the next level. Don't forget, with great intelligence comes the constant struggle of not accidentally explaining astrophysics to a pigeon who's clearly not interested. Astral Projection. Now things get a little trippy. Astral Projection allows you to separate your consciousness from your physical body, projecting your astral form into the astral plane. Here, you can travel vast distances, communicate with other minds, and even gain insight from the spiritual world. Doctor Strange is a master of this art, using it for everything from astral travel to fighting psychic entities. Just be careful not to get your astral form stuck in the astral plane. That's a vacation nobody wants. Weapon Mastery. Not all superheroes rely on fancy superpowers. Weapon Mastery elevates your combat skills to superhuman levels, allowing you to wield any weapon with incredible skill and precision. Think of characters like Black Widow or Hawkeye, who can turn everyday objects into deadly tools. Although maybe avoid using your grandma's antique china for target practice. DNA manipulation. Imagine being able to alter your own genetic code or the code of others. DNA manipulation allows you to control the very building blocks of life, granting you the ability to heal injuries, enhance physical attributes, or even create entirely new organisms. This power is complex and ethically murky, so use it wisely. Remember, with great power comes the responsibility of not accidentally turning your goldfish into a fire-breathing monster. Because, trust me, cleaning fire extinguisher residue out of a fishbowl is no fun. Weather control. Ever wanted to control the weather? With weather control, you can summon storms, unleash devastating winds, or even create localized pockets of sunshine to ensure your rooftop barbecue isn't rained out. Storm from the X-Men is a prime example, basically becoming Mother Nature's right hand. X-ray vision. See through walls, clothes, and even flesh? X-ray vision gives you the ability to perceive what's hidden beneath the surface. This can be incredibly useful for finding people trapped in debris, locating hidden objects, like that missing sock that mysteriously disappears in the dryer, or even seeing through an enemy's defenses. Immortality. The dream of living forever. Immortality grants you immunity to aging and death. This can be a blessing or a curse, depending on your perspective. On the one hand, you have endless time to experience life, learn new things, and fight for justice. On the other hand, you might watch everyone you love grow old and die, leaving you alone in an ever-changing world. And trust me, watching reality TV for an eternity sounds like a special kind of hell. Plot armor. Alright, this one's a bit of a joke, but hey, it's a superhero staple. Plot armor essentially means the hero is protected by the narrative itself. No matter how dangerous the situation, they always seem to find a way to pull through. Because let's face it, nobody wants to watch a movie where the hero gets defeated in the first 5 minutes. While not a real power, it's a comforting thought for superhero fans who don't want to see their favorite characters turned into dust. Again, we're looking at you, Thanos. Speed. Moving faster than the human eye can follow? Speedsters like the Flash can zip around at incredible velocities, allowing them to outrun bullets, create sonic booms, and even vibrate through solid objects. Perfect for those mornings when you hit the snooze button too many times. The applications are endless, from rescuing civilians to delivering a super fast punch. Shape-shifting. Ever wanted to transform your body at will? Shape-shifting allows you to alter your physical form, changing your size and appearance, or even mimicking other creatures. Mystique from X-Men is a master of this, using it for infiltration, disguise, and even impersonation. Although impersonating your boss to get out of work might not be the best use of this power. Bioorganic Suit. This one's a bit out there. A bioorganic suit is a living symbiotic organism that bonds with the user, granting them enhanced abilities and a second skin. Think Venom or Carnage from Spider-Man. Powerful, but with a mind of its own that can be a challenge to control, because who wants a sentient wardrobe that argues with you about fashion choices? Invulnerability. Basically, being invincible? Sign me up! Invulnerability grants you immunity to physical harm, making you resistant to bullets, explosions, and even falls from great heights. This can be incredibly useful for a hero who's always on the front lines, but it can also lead to a bit of recklessness. Looking at you, Superman. Maybe use that super speed to dodge the falling building next time? Agility. Not just about strength. Agility allows you to move with incredible grace, reflexes, and coordination. Imagine dodging bullets like they're in slow motion, leaping across rooftops with ease, or performing acrobatic feats that would put Olympic gymnasts to shame. Black Panther is a great example. His enhanced agility makes him a formidable opponent along with his enhanced strength. Teleportation. Zap. You're gone. Teleportation allows you to instantly travel from one location to another, disappearing in a puff of smoke, or a flash of light depending on the hero. Nightcrawler from the X-Men uses this power to great effect, bumping around and leaving enemies bewildered. Teleportation is like the ultimate party trick, but use it responsibly. Avoid teleporting into someone's private space, that's just rude. Elasticity. Imagine stretching your limbs like rubber bands. Elasticity allows you to contort and elongate your body in seemingly impossible ways. Mr. Fantastic of the Fantastic Four is the poster boy for this power, using his stretchy limbs for everything from rescuing civilians to tying up villains. Mind control. Messing with people's minds? Yikes. Mind control allows you to dominate the thoughts and actions of others. This power can be incredibly dangerous in the wrong hands, but heroes like Professor X can use it for interrogation, calming down enraged individuals, or even planting suggestions. Energy projection. Shooting lasers from your eyes or blasting fireballs from your hands? Energy projection allows you to generate and manipulate various forms of energy. Iron Man's repulsor rays, Cyclops' optic blasts, or Captain Marvel's photon blasts are all examples of this powerful ability. Time manipulation. Not just time travel. Time manipulation allows you to control the flow of time itself. Slowing down time, accelerating it, or even rewinding specific moments are all within the realm of possibility. This power is incredibly complex and can have serious consequences, so it's best left to experienced heroes like Cable or Doctor Strange, because messing with time is a recipe for disaster. Which power would you choose? Bonus points for inventing your own crazy hero ability in the comments below. Don't forget to watch part 2.